Welcome to King of the Palace. It's Championship Day. The number 3 seeds of Jay Simino and Deb Regan versus the number 1 seeds of Blaze and Vestal. 2 former champs going against a team that's pretty hot right now. So it's going to be a great match. What are your thoughts about bowling 2 former champs?
I've been a champ before, too.
You have been. You have been.
We'll just hang in there. Whoever wins, wins, but we're going to do our best.
Great reasoning. Jay?
Well, I was bowling with Blaze the whole time. He was throwing a hell of a ball, and right next to her, and she was bowling great. So I know it's going to be a hard match.
And I wasn't.
Yeah, he usually does throw a pretty good ball. Yeah. Well, good luck to you. And once again, 2 former king and queens. How you guys feeling coming into this paired together?
I think the feeling's mutual. I think we're both looking forward to throwing big scores, maybe a couple of 400s out of our teams. If not, a tight match anyway. So, yeah.
You still don't want to talk, huh?
Give it heck.
It's the only time I'm quiet.
It is. It's the only time she's quiet. She's very loud. Come on, at least say something.
Hi.
There you go. See? Say hi to your kids.
Hi, Abby and Lily.
See? It's getting easier now, right? Now, what's the capital of month? No. Good luck to both teams. I'll see one team in the 11th box and crown the new tag team champions.
Welcome, everyone, to the King of the Palace Season 7 finale of the 80% mixed tag team, where we have the number 1 seed, Becky Vestal and Johnny Blaze.
Becca. She'll cut you if you call her Becky.
Yeah. My bad. Versus Deb Regan.
Very good.
And Jason Simino.
Very good. You're getting the hang of this thing.
Becca on the first box starts off half Worcester, then picks the 2 in the corner. Looking to clean up for a 3rd ball.
Becca's been bowling for a lot of years. Her high average is a 101. Her high single is a 154. Her high trip is a 379.
And she is the former queen of the palace. She's the one who threw a triple strike on TV.
Yep, she was the very first queen of the palace. Yep. She comes out of Lynn, Mass, and she bowls her home alleys in the winter leagues, Sunnyside, in Danvers, and Metro in the summer. Deb right down the middle of the plate.
Nice ball. Look better than that, though.
Deb's been bowling for 38 years. Her average is a 102. Her high single is a 191. Her high trip is a 454. And her home alleys are Exeter, New Hampshire.
A little full for Becca.
A lot of sap.
You're a sap.
Oh,
nice bid.
Becca punches out the 4-pin for a 7 box.
And that voice you are hearing is the elusive ever, Mr. Kevin Padgington. Want to thank our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass. Visit buynorthend.com or visit them in person. See Marty Babineau, his excellent sales staff on a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru. Also, go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling, and see my good friend George do parodies on Candlepin bowling, duck pin bowling, and 10-pin bowling.
Getting better.
Not too bad.
A little easier now.
A little easier.
Okay. You're on your meds.
They upped them.
I guess they needed to. Wow, Deb really off on that one. That one just got away from her. Becca with an 8 box puts him at 24 through 3.
Nice ball, cleans up, gets a 9.
Want to thank everybody out in YouTube land, Facebook, and local access for tuning in to Season 7 King of the Palace. We can't do what we do without you, and of course, the bowlers.
Yeah, absolutely.
The most important part.
Yeah. 866 subscribers. Let's hit 1,000 before season's end, people. Come on.
Yep.
We can do it.
Tell us who you are, where you're watching it, and share it with somebody. We have views from all over the land.
Becca's shooting at the 4 horsemen.
Oh, just slid by it. I think she was just trying to graze the head pin, domino effect it.
Deb also misses a head pin in the second ball. She's got a few more pins to try to clean up here.
9 pin. Becca puts him at 33. And
Ooh.
6.
Right through the hoop.
But Deb puts him at 34. No grease. Thank you to JB Small 77 for your comments. George F 551.
That's
and,
George.
Yeah, I know. And Paul De Silva. Watching it in the Buckeye State.
In the last box for the half, Becca shoots a little wide right, leaves a 1, 2, 4, 3 pin.
Oh, look at this disaster.
Wow.
The 1, 8, 9, 10 with no helpful wood. That's beautiful right there.
Ooh, just off. Leaves the finger of God. Ooh.
Nice bid on it though.
She was just a little more full. Might have carried the 8, the 9, and 10.
Yeah.
Oh, Wood's going back there pretty quick.
At least it's going to set up nice, give her some help to get that 10 box.
In a 9, so after 5 or even, both teams are at 43.
Up now on alley 4, Mr. Jason Simino, and on alley 3, Mr. Johnny Blake.
AKA Ghost Rider.
Jay's been bowling for 30 plus years. His average is a 118, his high single is a 180, and his high trip is a 451, and he comes out of Leda Lanes. Off to the right.
The wood rolled up pretty nice, give him some help in there. Able to shoot over.
Wow. Oh, he's got some helpful wood in there. This might go for Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't catch that cap to the left of the head pin, he's got a really good chance of making it run. Oh, and Jay put a really good shot on that.
He did.
Didn't carry, though.
Both bowlers put nice bids on this.
Yeah, John caught enough of the cap. Didn't really push over to that 7.
Nice 10 box for Jay.
Johnny's going to match him.
It's for all the marbles right here. New tag team champs. Who's it going to be? You know who I'm going to bet on? The team that drops the most pins. That's a fair bet.
Yep, it is.
There you go, Jay's coming in. Looks like to hit the pocket.
Nice head.
That's a nice hammer there.
First mark of the match.
Yep. Johnny just missed, but leaves himself 4 horsemen and 7.
Is it me or is Blazer throwing the ball harder
Seems
than
like
normal? Must be that all that duck pin bowling.
it probably is.
The last year or so, he's been picking up his speed a little bit. It's really helped him control it a little more. He's not as wide as often, able to stay in the pocket more often.
Johnny's been bowling for 15 years. His average is a 116, and his high single is a 186. His high trip is a 421. That seems really low for Blaze, a 421.
That's what I keep saying, yeah. That just means he's more consistent.
He also did have a hiatus for 4 years or so when he went away to college. Wasn't bowling at all.
Yeah.
Then he moved back and kind of jumped right back into it and was bowling better than he ever was before.
Yeah. Especially when he started taking up duck pin. I noticed him and Josh Lowe, both of them, when they started doing duck pin, it helped their Candlepin game out greatly.
Yeah. They both come a long way.
8 fill for Jay. Oh,
Johnny was right there, just once again caught the cap.
yep. Wood's not his friend today.
No,
Wow, right around the 10.
you're always taking a chance when you're hitting the caps and not, sides with pins.
Yeah. After 8, Semino and Regan at 80. Blaze and Vestal at 71. It's not a high scoring match, but it's still close.
Every pin counts, man.
Pinning's crucial.
Jay's coming right back in the head pin. Gives himself the 3-6, 4-10.
Oh,
Jump.
Blaze
That was a great
almost
ball.
wrecked the rack.
I don't know. That wasn't a hammer.
6 pin with a plank.
Gotta make sure he's not capping this wood again. Nice bid for Jay.
Yeah, if he caps this, he might go a little nuts.
God. We're gonna start squirrel talking.
Oh, no,
wood
wood
needs
needed.
wood.
Jay with the 9 box. With a decent fill here, this match will be right tied up again.
Off to the right.
Leaves a cluster on the left.
Blaze working on a spare.
He also
Ooh.
goes right. He goes half Worcester on the left side.
Chop, chop, chop.
Oh, that's a nice little pitch there. Johnny grabs a bunch. You know, he's got a tough decision here whether to try to go for the 9 box or see if he can do something silly for the 10. Get those extra pins.
Went for the short 9. So after 1, Semino and Regan, 96. Blaze and Vestal, 92. 4-pin lead for Semino and Regan going into the second string. Again, not high scoring, but very close.
Deb on alley 4. Off to the left. These are cluster bunch to the right.
And a half
Wow.
Worcester, aka the New Palace. This is anybody's match right now.
It is. Oh, she missed wide left.
She might be running out of gas. She's been up since 5 o'clock, she said, working and stuff. So
It's time to dig down deep.
dig down deep and hope your partner can dig down deep and do the same and pick you up a little.
Oh, here's a good ball to get some cleanup out of that. Nice little 8 box, not a bad finish.
You know what the sad thing is we've all been there.
Oh, yeah.
We've all, can't scoff at it, we've all done it.
Yep.
Nope. Becca cleans hers up for the 10 box.
I mean, there's nothing worse than having a single pin with a plank and you miss it.
Yeah. Or you hit it and it spins around it and doesn't touch the pin.
You know, when you look at some 5 pins, you keep missing that over and over again. That makes for a tough day, too.
Yeah, it does.
Becca throws a really good ball and leaves a 7-9, but she's got some help in the middle.
Thank you to Nick Lane and Sherpa Jones for your comments.
Did you say Stripper Jones?
Sherpa.
Oh, Sherpa Jones. See, that's a good setup right there.
Yeah, it sounded like it. Oh, it's back again. I'd play it far right and just try to spray it over.
I agree.
She went to the left and wasn't able to carry the 7.
$9 from Deb puts him at 17. And it's $10.
So, boys, if you find your accuracy off just a little bit, would you actually, if the wood was angled enough, would you play the wood rather than going up to the pin if you were
Absolutely.
off?
There's nothing more to, help you get your accuracy back than making a shot like that. It gives you some confidence, helps you going into the next box.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a break.
Even match right now, box to box.
Deb bowls out of the Sunday Pro League and the Wednesday Night League. Her favorite shot is a 5-pin,
Thanks.
and her least favorite shot is a spread eagle.
I think there's some people that might not be their favorite shot right now.
It wasn't today,
Becca
that's
with
for
a
sure.
nice shot. After plucking out the Mongo in the corner on the first ball, makes it for a spare.
Nice pin in by Deb.
Yeah.
Damn pencil keeps breaking.
I mean, this match here shows how important pinning is. Becca and Blaze were down 4 pins going in. Just from throwing 10 boxes, they were able to catch back up,
Yep.
tie it up. Vodka throws the 9 fill in the spare and leaves the Nuzzo, the 5-pin. And Nuzzo it.
Yeah, I would have came a little closer.
I don't know about that today.
Oh, 10 sneaks to 10.
Nobody's safe.
Nope.
There you go. Becca cleans it up, gets the 10 box.
9-pin lead for Blaze and Vestal, box to box, 37 to 50.
It's not explosive, but
Close. So I said pinning's crucial.
Oh, there's a nice ball by Deb. Comes into the pocket nice.
Just a little too light on it. Here's the 3, 5, 7, 8.
Becca with a nice ball.
2 pinner. Here's the 4, 8. Oh, nice
I think
bid.
she picked it up. That was
Great
a
bid
nice
on that.
bid.
You know, she hit it nice, caught the end of the cap. Don't know what held the 8-pin out.
Nice, there you go, Spiff. Setting a partner up nice. So after 5, Semino and Regan at 46, Blaze and Vestal at 60 working on a spare. Box to box, it's a 10-pin lead for Blaze and Vestal halfway through the match, plus the fill.
Johnny Bull's out of bogey lanes and lucky strike lanes.
I believe that Lucky Strike lanes is actually the duck pin alley,
It
not
is.
the Candlepin.
And anything on the DPBA and Candlepin Pro Series.
Well, John throws a nice ball, fills the spare with a 9. Leaves the 9-pin with a wood that's way up in the front, but he's going to have to find a way to use it. He sends it right back.
Johnny Blaze picks up his spare.
Jay missed the head pin and left just the head pin.
Oh, and he missed the head pin again.
Thank you to Tim Ross for his comment. He loves the Stooges insert. He wants to see more things like that. Bowler 97, Nick Lang. Bowler 97 is watching from Nova Scotia.
Jay picks up the 10.
Jeffrey Paul Vautour watching from Tucson, Arizona. And Drub Machine.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Oh, there's a nice pitch by John. Hits the pocket again. Trips up. 8 drop. Leaves the 2-4. Wood's going to roll in front a little bit.
Oh, Jay wrecks a rack.
They needed that.
Johnny able to get by that wood and clean it up.
Johnny Bull's on the doubles league out of bogey lanes. His favorite shot is nothing standing, and his least favorite shot is a 7-10 split.
Throws a little wide left, gets a 3-fill in the spear.
Almost throws a double.
Has a 6-9. You know, wood might not necessarily be in the greatest place. Almost has to get by it and pick it without touching the wood and able to get it go.
Yeah, he should be. Oh, wow. Caught that wood too much.
Yep.
And thank you to Drum Machine for your comments. Wants to know if you have any broken candle pins that you're about to throw away, can you send them his way?
Where's he at?
I know, hey, who are you? Where are you at?
I got a whole bunch of them. Johnny Blaze, when he's not bowling, he's a material handler. And also, even though he swears he didn't write this, a harvester of nuts.
I don't think he did. I think somebody grabbed his little profile sheet. Maybe his teammate there. This is the head pin, leaves a 110. He's got a
Ooh,
How does that
behind it.
happen?
there you go, Stevie.
Ooh, he missed his wave ride.
Too much wood. And again, if you want King of the Palace in your neck of the woods, just contact your local public access provider. Tell them you want King of the Palace aired in your neighborhood. Fill out a piece of paper, doesn't cost you anything. They contact us. We stream it to them, and they air it for you. And again, they pick the date and time that they air it. We do not. I keep saying it because I've had a couple people complain to me about, well, why is it on this time? Why is it on that time? We don't We don't take care of that. That's all on them.
Or you can just go to YouTube on your smart TV or your phone or your tablet and type in King of the Palace.
Yep, you can do that also.
I know my kids love pulling it up on TV and watching it, seeing all the bowlers.
Yeah, you got a great family there, Patchy.
They get to see mommy and daddy both bowling.
Yes, they've been able to watch their mom win and lose, and same with their dad.
Yep.
I think Marco got to hold the belt.
Surprised he didn't run away with it.
Ooh, right through it. Yeah, I gotta say, when your kids were here, they were well behaved. Congrats.
Well,
Thank you.
well, you know, they bowl in the summertime too, you know, so and they bring them along
Oh,
and
do
they're
they?
just like spectacular.
My kids would have been bouncing off the walls.
You know?
I'm telling you.
Yeah, over the years, they spent a lot of time in a bowling alley between all the leagues and tournaments, and
So they get used to it.
Yeah, they enjoy bowling in it or being in it. And they've bowled in leagues also.
It's awesome. So after 2, Semino and Regan with a 104 for a 2-string total of 200. Blaze and Vesta with a 126 for a 2-string total of 218. So 18-pin lead for Blaze and Vestal going into the last string.
Yep, the winner of this match will become the new 80% mixed doubles tag team champions in the kickoff season 7.
Both go up there. They both missed the head pin. Becca slid by it again. Just gonna have to do some work to clean it up.
Becca's favorite shot is single pins, and her least favorite shot is the 7-10
at that
splits with no wood and the spread eagle. She's also a medical assistant.
On throws a good ball, but just goes straight through. At least able to get the 7 box.
And she wants to give a shout out to her kids, Abby and Lily, and her mom and dad. She loves you. And her siblings, Sarah, Duffy, and Ben Vestal.
Sarah, yeah, you saw them both
Yep.
a couple weeks ago.
Seems to be a family ladder here.
Yep. All it's missing is their Hall of Fame mother, Nancy.
Oh, Becca
nice
with a nice
backdoor
ball.
strike. Goodbye.
Nope.
Are you kidding?
Nope.
Wow.
It ain't going.
Deb throws a nice ball filling the spare,
And she
and
gets
she
it.
gets the strike.
She gets the back door.
Becky able to hit the wood, snap it forward to get that 4-pin.
Now we got a match. Now it's heating up.
Got a nice little 6-pin match here.
Becca would like to see the high-low jack come back. And she'd like to see another Queen of the Palace.
What are your thoughts on that? Because I am not commenting.
Oh, she throws a nice ball right into the pocket. She nails the hammer.
Oh, there's a bomb. Well,
Deb
you know what
able
it
to
is?
match her?
Oh, right through the heart. You know, for me, I would love to see another Queen of the Palace, but it's not up to me. It's up to the ladies. It really is.
Seven Phil and Deb Spear. The problem is,
I can only do it if they're bowlers.
and the problem is, women sign up, say they're coming, and then less than half show up that actually said they're coming. Then the tournament,
You
get
can't
no-
plan. It's one of those things you can't plan on.
Right. The prize money is not there, and again, that's a chain reaction. If the bowlers don't show up, there's not going to be any prize money, and then that's going to cause bowlers not to show up. It's weird,
Yep.
but that's the way tournaments are.
Becca throws a little wide.
She gets half on the first ball, and I was trying to tell you about the other half.
When Deb's not bowling, she's a hairstylist. And she also wants to give her a shout out to her grandbabies, Zachary, Addie, and Landon, and Parker. And she wants to see more mixed doubles.
The doubles seem to be like the favorite format right now, whether it's mixed or regular.
Yeah.
Box to box, Blaze and Vestal are up 16 pins. That's an interesting out of that. After 4, Semino and Regan at 54, Blaze and Vestal at 52. 16-pin lead for Blaze and Vestal going into the last 6 boxes. And both of these women want to set up their partners.
Yep, because it's going to come right down to the wire.
It's going to be the last boxes thrown by the women for the tournament.
Not only that, they both have good bowlers following them. Anything can happen.
Yep.
16 pins isn't a large lead with these people up there. It's a nice ball by Becca. There's a 4-7. She's got a little guider in there.
Wow, out in the ocean, and she's got a pretty good drop.
These are 1 and 3 pins. Oh, nice.
Nice shot there, Becca. See if Deb can match her. She comes in.
And she
She
does.
makes it.
It's going to be a wild and woolly finish.
That's what it is. So after 5, Semino and Regan at 64 working on a spare, Blaze and Vestal at 62 working on a spare. 16-pin difference going into the last 5 boxes. That's mine for that. So we'll see who wants it more.
When Sim's not bowling, he's an accountant. He also enjoys pool, bowling, and darts.
He's got that nice little backup ball when he gets it out there and gets it in the pocket. It really explodes.
Johnny Blaze wants to give a shout out to his grampy and grandma, mom and dad, and loves you all.
Not bad ball. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Nice try, but I think you need to be on that left side of that 2-pin where we'll send it over.
With the fills, box to box, it's 15 pins for Blaze and Vestal.
We'll see now who's the pressure bowler.
Nice pin.
We want to give a shout out one last time to our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru. Visit bynorthend.com or see them in person and see Marty Babineau's excellent sales staff on a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru. Go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling and see our good friend George do parodies of Candlepin bowling, duck pin bowling, and 10-pin bowling, as well as other parodies on various other projects that he likes to work on. Excuse me.
Jay's going for the open check mark, left side.
I want to thank everybody out in YouTube land, Facebook, and local access
And he runs it down.
for tuning in and watching King of the Palace. Also want to thank FATV, the OEPD, for all his hard work. He is the best there is in the business.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Wow.
Deadwood killed him.
And I want to thank Dennis and Kev for stepping in.
You are welcome.
No problem.
So right now it's 16 pins, but minus the fill, whatever Jay gets. It could be very tight. It could be single digits right now.
Oh, there's Jay with a nice ball. Comes in there. Comes
Wants that one to
forward.
fall.
Wow. That pin came over and stood it right back up.
Yep. That 8-fill makes it a 8-pin match here. He's got some help in there. All he's got to do is,
Guide it over.
catch that 6-pin. It should send the wood right into the 8. Oh, he hit the cap. Almost got a break.
Oh, nice shot.
Blaze picks up his.
That was clutch right there.
There's a shot that's easy on a full rack, but making a 189 when those are the only 3 pins, that's not easy to do.
Yeah.
Damn near impossible sometimes.
More often than not, you go straight through the front pin.
Yep.
Sims once again,
ball.
another nice
Wow,
ball.
these a 5-pin.
Well, he's not me. He'll make it. 9-pin fill.
See if Simpson puts it in his crosshairs and knocks it down.
They need it.
Oh, he nuzzled that one too.
Yep, he did. Let's see if Blaze can pick up the single pin for a spear on the 10. This might be the match right here.
Oh, man.
He picks it
Oh,
up.
he got it.
it's going to come right down to this last box.
Box to box, it's 18 pins plus whatever Blaze drops. So
The only saving grace is if he drops a triple.
Yeah.
well, Jay needs to throw a hammer right now to have any contention of winning. Starts with him. He doesn't throw a hammer, Blaze and Vestal will win.
And he throws a really good ball.
And again,
Not enough.
5 pin. Again.
and that does it.
Then we
Johnny
have
throws
new
wide for the 5 fill.
mixed tag team champions in Johnny Blaze and Becca Vestal. Both of them former King of the Palace champions.
Absolutely.
Jay hits that one right in the face.
Goes out swinging.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Want to thank everybody for tuning in to Season 7, King of the Palace, the kickoff season with the mixed tag team doubles, where you just watched Johnny Blaze and Becca Vestal conquer and win the ladder to become the next tag team champions.
Last ball he throws, another nice one.
Oh, and the
Gonna be an
5-pin
eight
fell.
ball.
But the 5-pin fell.
After 3, Semino and Regan with a 134 for a 3-string total of 334. Blaze and Vestal with a 128 for a 3-string total of 346. 12-pin difference for the match. Semino and Regan had 4 spares and 3 strikes. Blaze and Vestal had 9 spares and 1 strike.
It wasn't a very explosive match between the two of them, but you know what? It came right down to
Yeah, not
who
high
won-
scoring, but very close.
Who pinned more?
That's what it was, pinning.
Well, the third game, they were both able to throw a lot of marks and get a decent score out of it.
They both had 5 marks in the 3rd string, both teams.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Kev. Now let's get to the 11th box and meet the champs.
Welcome to the 11th box with the new King of the Palace mixed tag team champions. The team of Johnny Blaze, a.k.a. Ghost Rider. I don't like Squirrel anymore.
Oh, that's good.
And former queen herself, Becca Vestal. Great bowling. 346, 334. It wasn't high scoring, but it was very close. It came down to pinning.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the match?
It was very close, like the entire time. It was a little nerve-wracking.
Like this interview right now?
Yeah.
I think she's more nervous in the interview.
If you knew Becca in real life, off the camera, she doesn't stop talking. She's very friendly and very personable. Out here, she doesn't want to talk at all. I'm trying to get her to come out of her shell. You want to say anything else? Say hi to everyone or anyone? Or
I love you, Mom.
well, hey, whatever works.
That came to mind.
John, what are your thoughts?
I think it was a good close match. Definitely helped getting a mark handed to me. Becca had 2 marks the last 2 games that I was able to fill at the end. And that was a little momentum boost for me because I wasn't really hitting the head pin. So, team effort.
Exactly. That's like, I love this tournament because you can rely on your partner to help you boost you up when you're having a couple of bad boxes. So, great bowling. And I said it on the camera that you and Josh Lowell, ever since you started doing duck pin, it seems like your Candlepin game has raised another level. What do you think?
Tonight was not a good example of it in the TV match just because I wasn't hitting the head pin. But yes, typically helps me with the follow through. You're a little more balanced and slower pace on the lane. You figure out how to concentrate a little more in that game, and it translates to Candlepin.
Absolutely.
It's different for every bowler too, but for us, it seems to help out.
Yep.
So.
Congratulations. You know, your new King and Queen mixed tag team champions.
Again, alley 3.
Johnny with a great ball. He's going to take them all on that ball that doesn't count there. Might be the best shot he's made all day.
Right?
Should throw that ball more often.